Hi YouTube, so today I've got a book haul for you guys. I went to a book fair with a friend over the weekend, and I picked up some books at this book fair. It was basically like a place that does fundraising, and they had like thousands, and I'm not exaggerating, they had thousands of books. They had these books spread over 2 floors of the building where the book fair was, and so I picked up some books. I managed to get 5 books for $12, and I was really excited with the books that I picked up. There were 2 of the books I'd never heard of before, but the other 3 are books that I have heard of and I wanted to read, and I was really excited that I managed to get hold of them. So I've got the bag here on my lap, and I'm just going to pull the books out and show you guys what they are. But anyway, this is the bag, and so that's full of books. So I'm just going to pull the book out and show you the book, and just trying to give you a brief description of what the book is about if you don't know what the books are. Pretty sure most people will know the first 3 books, but I will tell you guys anyway. So I'll just open the bag. So the first book that I got, this book was only $1, and it's the book called The Horse Whisperer by Nicholas Evans. I first heard about this when I watched the movie of it, like years ago when I was really little, and it was a really sad book, a really sad movie. So this book is a little bit beat up, so it's got some coffee stains there on the pages, but it's a hardcover copy, and it was only $1, and I was really excited. I'm really excited to read it. But yeah, I think it might have been in a room where it got wet, but yeah, it's still really good. They did have some paperback copies, but I wanted the hardcover because it was the first one I saw. Then the next book that I have, I'm pretty sure everybody knows about it. It is The Time Traveler's Wife, and this is like a really good condition copy, and this book was $2, and I was really excited to get this book. The pages are in really good condition. The spine isn't it's not like bent at all. It's still nice and shiny, and the cover is matte, and the letters are raised and shiny, and it's got this thing on that I couldn't get off, but I took off all the other stickers. But anyway, this is The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger, so I'm really excited to read it, and it's quite a thick copy of it, but yeah, I'm really excited to read it, and yeah. The next book that I got was this book, and it was $4. They had the downstairs section had like books that were $1 and $2, $1 and then $2, and then upstairs they were $2, $3, $4 plus. So I got this in the upstairs section. It's called The Misguided Wife by Melikan, and this is also a really good condition copy for $4. The spine is a little bit bent just from reading, but I mean it's a second-hand copy. But yeah, this is a book that's set in 1797, and it's about this girl called Mary Finch who lives in Europe, and she goes to France, and she has to go to Paris and stuff, and yeah, it's basically about a secret mission, a deadly conspiracy, and a love betrayed, and I'm really excited to read this book. The next book I got was also in the upstairs section, and I've actually started reading it. It was also $4, and it's quite a good condition copy. I actually read on the inside of the cover that it was originally written in 2010, but this copy was brought out in 2011, and it is The Alchemist's Daughter by Katherine McMahon, and it basically follows this girl called Emily Selden, and it's the year 1725, and she's basically the daughter of an alchemist, and he wants her to follow in his footsteps because he never had a son who could take it over, so he's kind of like, okay, well, you know, he's got a daughter, so he wants her to take over now. And she basically leads this really sheltered life, and he keeps her like hidden inside the house, so when she eventually breaks free, she's quite overwhelmed by the outside world. But I'm really enjoying this book, and yeah, as I said, this was $4, and it's quite exciting. So, The Alchemist's Daughter. And the last book that I picked up was also for $2, and it was in the downstairs section of the building, and it is Safe Haven by Nicholas Sparks. Now, I haven't read this book before, but I have seen the movie, so I'm kind of hoping I'm not going to be disappointed, because I've never really done where I've watched a movie and then read the book, or read the book and then watched the movie, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to read this and to see if it's quite like the movie or not. So basically, I think everyone probably has an idea of what it's about, but if you don't, it follows this girl called, or this young woman called Katie, and she basically runs away and just appears in this town, and no one really knows where she's come from, but basically she's run away, and she's got this, you know, it's like this secret, and she basically meets this guy and she falls in love with him, typical Nicholas Sparks, and then there's a twist. And yeah, and this is like again, it's quite a good copy. The spine is a little bit bent as well, but it's still really, there's some folds and stuff, but I thought it was a really good copy, in pretty good condition, and it was only $2, so hey, bargain. But yeah, so those are all the books that I picked up at the book fair, and I'm super excited to read them all, and yeah, maybe I'll do a review on them as I've read them, because they're really cool looking and they sound really interesting, so it's going to be really cool to read them. And yeah, I do plan to do a book review for my next video. I think I might do it on The Alchemist's Daughter, because that's what I'm busy reading, and I think I've done reviews on most of the books that I had. Oh, I've done like talk about most of the books that I own, and I haven't actually read any of them again, so I won't be able to do an accurate book review. But I might do a book review on The Alchemist's Daughter once I've finished reading it, which should be in about a week or so. Just because I've still got homework, even though I'm on holiday, and I've also got work and stuff. So yeah, but I'd like to do a book review on that as my next video. But anyway, these are the books that I got again. If you are interested in looking at any of them, I will leave the titles with the authors' names down below in the description bar, and I will let you guys know what I think of the books once I've read them. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.